Hello everyone! For the activity today, we will be using colored tissue paper, a bowl, and washable school glue, some rubber bands, a pair of scissors, balloons, a black marker, just like this one, a brush, some pipe cleaners, and a paper plate. The first step is cutting some of the tissue paper onto the paper plate. We don't need to make perfect cuts, just like this. Once we have a good amount of tissue paper, we will proceed to step 2. We're going to pour some glue in the bowl. Blow up the balloon. We don't need a big balloon for this activity. A balloon around this size is more than enough. Now it's time to wrap our balloon with rubber bands. This is a very tricky step, so follow the video and take your time. As you can see, I only use 4 rubber bands. Once you're finished with them, the balloon will look like a basketball, and it has to stay still on a flat surface. If yours looks more or less like this one, you're ready for the next step. Now it's time to apply the glue and tissue paper all over the balloon with the help of the brush. Apply a small amount of glue to the balloon. Then put a layer of tissue paper and apply some more glue on top of it. Apply at least 2 layers of tissue and glue to the balloon. Let it dry overnight. I use a plastic cup to let it sit on while drying. Once it's dry, we need to pop the balloon and pull it out. Don't worry if your pumpkin starts shrinking. We can shape it later. Take out the balloon and the rubber bands carefully. After doing that, shape your pumpkin. Cut the top of the pumpkin a little bit, giving it a round shape. Poke 2 holes with the help of the scissors and make a handle with the pipe cleaners. Now you can draw with a marker to give your jack-o'-lantern any face you like. And you're ready! You can put some candy in it. And remember, this is only for decoration, so do not put candles inside or keep it near water. I hope you enjoyed our craft activity and thanks for watching. Hello everyone, for today's STEAM program we'll be using 4 little containers, 1 syringe, If we don't have a syringe at home, we can always use a straw. Food coloring, 4 different colors, 1 small spoon, and 1 whisk. 1 graduated cylinder, also known as measuring cylinder. If we don't have one, we can always use a little glass. Better if it's a narrow one. Some water. And last but not least, some sugar. Okay, let's do it! The first step is adding sugar in the containers. We will add 1 full spoon of sugar in the first container, 2 in the second, 3 in the third one, and 4 in the fourth container. With the help of the syringe, we will add the same amount of water in each container. If we don't have a syringe, we can always use a straw, just like this. Now it's time to mix it up. Mix the water with the sugar until it's fully mixed that you can't see any sugar in the container. The next step is adding a couple drops of food coloring in each container. And we mix everything very well. You will notice that the mixture has different texture in each container because they have different amounts of sugar in each one. We can also say they have different densities. Okay, the next step is very tricky. We will get the mixture from the container that has the most sugar. In this case, it's going to be the yellow one. And pour it very gently in the measuring cylinder. We will continue with the color blue, which has the most sugar after yellow. Then red, and the last one, green. That is the one with the least amount of sugar. As you can see, the colors have a mix between them. This is because each color had different densities. Now we can try it on a small glass, just following the same order of colors, using always the color with the most sugar at the beginning. If you look at it sideways, you can appreciate the difference of colors.